Okay, so welcome everyone. Welcome to our lesson. İyi akşamlar arkadaşlar. Hoş geldiniz. Lesson is starting in a bit. So, what is the plan for today? It will be a bit different than previous lessons. It can even be shorter than previous lessons. First, we will learn basic vocab needed to ask for help. There will be like 10 or 15 words and phrases, and then we will have 5 basic grammar rules because we need them to make sentences. Then we will have examples and some reminders, which I called Lies of Turkish, and then we will dismiss. So let's just start with the vocab. Like, what words do we need to know? So, hold on, let me do something. Okay. So, of course, like, we need to have words to put in our sentence before making the sentence. So, I have made a table for this. Let me make it shorter or smaller for now. So, the first word is, as you can guess, is yardım. That's our actually key word. That basically means help. And the type of yardım is a noun. Yardım. Okay? And what if you want to say to help, as in a verb? In that case, we use it with an helper verb, etmek. Yardım etmek. In that case, it becomes to help, and then becomes a verb. Yardım etmek. So, we also have alternatives to yardım as a noun. Do you guys know what alternatives we have? How do we say it? We have alternatives or words adopted from Arabic. Alternatives to yardım. So, for example, yardım is a noun, but it can be used as an exclamation. So you can just, shout like yardım, but we also have a different alternative, which is a bit more dramatic. So in this case, we have imdat. I'm sure native speakers of Arabic might recognize this word, imdat. It also means help, but it's only used as an exclamation. It's not used as a noun. Like, you can't say senin imdadın. Actually, wait, you can. İmdadına yetişmek. In some cases, it can be a noun as well, but in most cases, it is an exclamation. Like, imdat. But of course, it's dramatic. We use imdat when our life is at risk. No, Megan, I need your help. That sentence wouldn't use imdat. That sentence would use yardım. So imdat is only like help. Like you are trying to draw attention to yourself when you need urgent help for life-threatening things. Yes, exactly. I'm drowning, imdat. But for a casual daily thing, like help in the kitchen, you will say yardım. Okay, so we will continue with yardım. So we have this word, yardımcı. There's a "cı" ending. Helper, yes, or helpful. Helper or helpful, exactly. So that is either a noun or adjective, helper or helpful. If someone is helpful for you, you can say like you are really helpful. Sen gerçekten yardımcı oluyorsun. You need the keyword here is oluyorsun. Because if you say gerçekten yardımcısın, that would mean you are really a helper. It's a different meaning. Yardımcı oluyorsun, like you become helpful, is how we say it. Mesela, my son is helpful in the kitchen. Oğlum mutfakta yardımcı oluyor. Oğlum mutfakta yardımcı, that would mean like he is working as a job, like as a helper in the kitchen. Okay, there's a slight difference with the to be verb. Faydalı, yes, that also works, is the synonym of yardımcı. Faydalı, because fayda is the benefit that something gives to you. So yardımcı, faydalı. You can use both of them for both people and things. There's no limits. Okay, and next one. Using it with a helper verb again, but this time istemek. Yardım, istemek. To ask for help. So you probably have seen istemek as want, like I want to do something, I want to learn Turkish. Türkçe öğrenmek istiyorum. But istemek is also used as to ask for help. O benden yardım istedi. He asked for help from me. So it's a verb. Yardım istemek. You can see the combination like yardım, help, istemek, to ask, and for is there to combine them, to ask for help. Okay. So the rest of the words are more like phrases. As an example, we have this next one. Lütfen. I'm sure most of you know this or have seen it. Lütfen. So I'm not really sure how to translate that to English. I guess it's just please. Yes. But there are other meanings. I'll explain that later. So, please, lütfen. I think it's an adverb. At least the Turkish dictionary calls it an adverb. Like, when you kindly tell someone to do something, when you remind them about something, lütfen buraya gel. Please come here. Yes, or when you make a request, like lütfen. When you say lütfen, it saves you from being rude. Okay, and next one. Rica etmek. Not really sure how to translate that as well. Rica etmek. So you probably seen it as you're welcome when someone says thank you, like teşekkür ederim, rica ederim. That is one meaning. But what about the other meaning? So when you ask for help, if you want to be polite, you can also use rica etmek. Do you mind, or like, if I asked kindly, it's mostly used with the conditional, like rica etsem. If I asked nicely, rica etsem. So I will just say to ask kindly, rica etmek. Yeah, if I ask you, will you do it? Rica etsem yapar mısın? Rica etsem yapar mısın? Okay, so now there's a bunch of other words that we will use with a conditional sentence, like if you don't mind, if it's okay, if there's no problem. So the first one, or let's make three lines. Zahmet. Yeah, the first one is zahmet. Zahmet is like the trouble that you cause by asking for help, or in a better word, in a better way, zahmet is the trouble, is the efforts that the person is putting into for your help. So when someone gives you tea, you will say, why did you bother? Zahmet ettin. Niye zahmet ettin? Or when someone asks you if you want something to eat or drink, then you say, yeah, no, don't bother. Zahmet etme. And when you ask for help, you want to make sure that it is not a problem for them. It's not a bother, it's not a trouble. So we mostly say like, zahmet olmazsa, zahmet değilse, or sometimes we use the future tense, zahmet olmayacaksa. So I want to translate this as trouble. So it's a noun. We will see how to use them in actual sentences. So far, it's just a list of the words that you need to know. And next one is sorun. The third one was future tense. Olmayacaksa. Zahmet olmayacaksa. Like if it will not be a trouble for you, would you please do this? So sorun, simply problem. Again, it's a noun. So like if it's not a problem, sorun değilse, sorun olmazsa, sorun olmayacaksa. Sorun yoksa, yeah, actually, I forgot. That is a good one. Sorun yoksa. Like if there's no problem, would you please help me? Okay. And similar, very similar to sorun, there is mahzur. Actually, let me check the spelling. It's really, confused with a different word, mahzur. Yes, as I guessed, mahzur. So it's again It means problem, but it is adopted from Arabic, mahsur. We use it as the same way. Mahsuru yoksa, mahsuru olmazsa, ya da bir mahsur yoksa. Like if there's no problem, can you please help me? Bir mahsuru yoksa bana yardım eder misin? Oh, it means band in Arabic. Interesting. Sometimes we have the same word in Turkish and Arabic, but they mean different things. So that one is an example. Okay, so final 4 words. Let's have them as well. So that one is an idiom. El atmak. El atmak. What do you think that means? So separately, el means hand, atmak means throw, but I called it an idiom. So idioms, they don't have the same literal meanings. They have figurative meanings. To give a hand. Exactly. That's how we say it. To give a hand. Helping hands. Like to lend a hand. All other alternatives. Like if you see someone and if you need help, so you can say like give me a hand here. Exactly. So buraya bir el atar mısın? Buraya, here, bir el atar mısın? Would you give a hand here? Alright, and next one, bakmak. That one is a bit different. That one is a bit weird because it literally means to look, but we use it to ask for their attention. Like, bakar mısın? Hey, like, would you look? Would you pay attention to me? Bakar mısın? We also use this usually to start talking. Like bakar mısınız? Bir bakar mısın? Yeah, sometimes bir bakar mısın? Okay, and last one, ne olur? So it is actually ne olur, which literally means like ne, what, olur, happens, like what happens, but it doesn't mean of course. Ne olur. Do you guys know what that means, ne olur? Yes. Yeah, exactly. So I will just call it I beg you. And I think it's an idiom as well. So I beg you, ne olur. And lastly, this time is last, yalvarmak. That's the actual to beg. When you beg someone, dative, it's dative. So like yalvarmak. Like we beg to people in Turkish. I beg you, I beg to you. Sana yalvarırım. Oh wait, it's not an idiom, it's a verb. Yalvarmak. It's a bit dramatic. You might see it in movies. I can imagine a scene where someone is about to be executed and they are asking for forgiveness. Like, yalvarırım, let me go. Yes, asking for mercy, asking for something in a dramatic, exaggerated way, like literally begging. Okay, so that was the list of our vocab. Maybe we can use this as a quick practice. I can give you some English sentences and you can try saying them by typing them. Just like this. So, how would you say, would you help me in Turkish? Yes, yardım eder misin? That's the base verb, the base sentence. Yardım eder misin? But again, please separate the question, misin, mısın. For learners, I mean, it's okay, but when natives do that, it annoys me. No, Engin is a learner, so that's what I am saying. It's okay for him, but in general, when a native speaker makes the same thing, it is annoying. Yes, yardım eder misin? And how about could you help me? Yes, this time we have could, like the ability. Yardım eder misiniz? Exactly. Okay, so let's use like a bit more advanced phrases. If it's okay, would you come with me? I changed the second part to have a bit more, variety with our examples. It's not necessarily asking for help, but maybe the context when you come, you will be helpful. So if it's okay, would you come with me? Sorun yoksa, sorun değilse, sorun olmazsa. Yeah, all of these options are correct. But as I said before, I personally prefer olmazsa. Sorun olmazsa benimle gelir misin? Zahmet değilse that also works. Sorun olmazsa that also works. Okay. Okay, so next one. Could you please tell me? Could you please tell me? Okay, I see answers already. I want to make a quick tip. You can use lütfen anywhere in the sentence, but it is best if you use it at the beginning or at the end. And best of the or better than best is like at the end. Bana söyleyebilir misin lütfen? For me, it sounds better at the end. So, could you tell me, please? Bana söyleyebilir misin lütfen? Okay, so I want to have a different example. Please show me. I beg you. Let's see what options you will come up with, or what alternatives. Okay, so okay, I like that there are two alternatives so far. And of course, one more alternative. Of course, all of them are correct. You can say ne olur or use yalvarmak. And you can use yalvarırım or yalvarıyorum. That both of them also are okay. Bana göster lütfen. So now you can say ne olur or bana göster lütfen. Sana dative yalvarıyorum. Ölüyorum. Göster bana. Yeah, okay, that works. So wait, yeah, that makes 5 examples. I should do that for now. Let me check our list. Yeah, we used most of them in our examples. I think that should cover our vocab list. We have also reviewed the grammar that you would need to make these sentences, like aorist, potential, and abil. Imperative mood when you like help me, yardım et, yardım edebilir misin, yardım eder misin, and so on. So let's leave it at this. Let's end the lesson here. Yeah, I thought it would be a short lesson, but extends as always. And yeah, I'm still sick. I mean, the sickness is more about my throat and voice. Because I go for bike rides every day. I don't feel sick. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just, um, remaining from earlier days where I felt sick, but I don't feel sick anymore. I still sound sick, but hopefully in a few days I will not sound sick either. Okay, anyway, thank you everyone for joining and staying and participating in the lesson. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the question channel. Don't forget to do the homework tomorrow. See you next time. Sonra görüşürüz. İyi akşamlar.